All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give our praise to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Kakadash. Divine today, I was a pastor, okay, meals on time, your truth and real well. Peace, blessings, salutation, I come out there, scattered abroad to the four corners of the earth. That's serving the truth and not truth and sincerity. To I say Shalom. That's your brother Nabala come to you another video in the spirit. And the top of this video is basically going to be about how he is showing his horns. And what sparked this video was, I believe, sometime, I believe last week, on the show called First Take. You have Shannon Sharpe and Skip Bayless, who are the basically main two that be on the show. They just have little, sports debates and stuff like that. So this one debate was stemming from, they were talking about Tom Brady, where if you don't know, he's a well-known football player. He's a very successful football player, and he's up there in age. He's probably like 41, 42 years old. He's been playing probably for, I think, 20 plus years in the NFL. Okay, so he's just been having a very bad year. So they were having this debate on the show, and Shannon Sharpe, who is an Israelite, who you would call a so-called Negro in his society, Skip Bayless, he's an Edomite. So Shannon Sharpe basically said that Tom Brady was playing horrible and just basically just bringing out all facts or whatever. But Skip Bayless, was such a defender, and he loves Tom Brady so much that he was getting offended himself about the things that Shannon Sharpe was saying about Tom Brady. And that just shows to show you how, these Edomites, they really don't care for each other amongst themselves. But the last thing they would tolerate is for a Jake to be talking shit about, about their own. That's the last thing they would want to happen, because, they look at us as nothing. So, they don't, our opinions or our mindsets or viewpoints or anything really doesn't matter to them. And for us to try to call out one of their own, they think that, we have lost our minds. So, Shannon Sharpe was basically just calling out, the facts. And then Skip Bayless basically, called out Shannon personally. Like, he attacked him personally. Talked about he was jealous of Tom because of the success he's had, and how he's only has this many rings, and Tom has this many rings and stuff like that. Like, he took it personal with him. And Shannon got offended by that, because he said, we over here talking about another man. I ain't even talking about you, but you gonna attack me personally because of this man. He said, because I'm tired of you talking about him like that. Which, so what? Like, it's not like he's friends with this dude or they're the best of friends. He's just somebody who he idolizes as a football player, and that's that. You attack somebody personally who you work with on a daily basis, who you consider, your friend or something like that. And that just shows you how they truly don't rock with Jake. It don't matter how cool they may act like he is, or how cool they make it seem that they are with Jake. They don't rock with us for real. Because soon as they get pushed the wrong way or feel some type of way, then how they really feel truly comes out. And that's what happens. And I'm going to grab the scripture. This is John 8:44. It says, ye are of your father the devil, and the lust of your father you will do. And that point right there is talking about wicked Israelites. It says he was a murderer from the beginning, and a dog not in the truth, because there is no truth in him. Khan. It says, when he speaketh a lie, he speaketh of his own, for he is a liar and the father of a kind. And he's the father of lies. And he will tell you, that, like he said, he will tell you how y'all cool, or he like you, or he messaged you, or he thinks this type of way about you. But as soon as like I say, as soon as they get in their feelings, then the truth come out. And you'll see that this whole time they've been a liar. But in this scripture tells you why, because they're the father of lies. Okay, that's the one thing that they always do. The truth is not in them. Like the scripture says, there's no truth in them whatsoever. Okay, so you always gotta be mindful of that. That's why the scripture says never trust thy enemy, and I'm gonna grab that later. But I'm gonna come over here to Ezekiel 35. And I'm gonna start right at point. Verse 5, it says, because thou hast had a perpetual hatred, and hast shed the blood of the children of Israel by the force of the sword, in the time of their calamity, and it's in the time that their iniquity had an end. Because and the point is, because they have had that perpetual hatred. They've always hated us. No matter how much time goes on, they always hated us. And now you're seeing that hate truly coming out to the light. And it's all happening through Yahweh Shem Yahushua. The Lord is allowing Esau to show his horns, how he truly feels about Jake. Okay. The Lord is causing their tongues to fall upon themselves. Okay, so Esau is exposing himself now, and there's nobody to blame, nobody to point the finger at but them, because you're doing it on your own, and it's not going on behind closed doors. It's coming out, basically on platforms how they really feel. Okay, and I'm pretty sure a lot of people, looked at that, but us being the truth, we looked at it in a different light. We looked at Esau showing his horns. He's showing the devil that he truly is. Okay, and this is only the beginning. It's going to even get worse and worse. As things continue to keep ramping up, the Lord is going to continue to send that division. Okay, amongst the people here. Okay, and I'm gonna come back over here. I'm gonna grab the scripture I quoted not too long ago. This is Sirach 12:10. It says, never trust thy enemy, for like his iron rusteth, so is his wickedness. It says, though he humble himself and go crouching, yet take good heed and beware of him. And thou shalt be unto him as if thou hast wiped a looking glass, and thou shalt know that his rust have not been altogether wiped away. So never trust thy enemy. But first you have to know who your enemy is, okay? And you can figure that out if you go to Psalms 83. And one of our enemies is Esau Edom, who's a so-called white man. We're not supposed to trust him. The scripture just said it, never trust him. And then it goes into saying, for like as his iron rust, so is his wickedness. So when you look at rust, over time, stuff get rusted out. But, say you'll paint over or spray paint over it to give it a nice little coating to make it look good, to make it look like, it had never been rusted. But if you was to wipe away that area that rust with, you'll see that the rust is still over there. That's the same thing when it comes to Esau Edom. He's never changed. As time has been for, he's never changed. Okay, he's still that violent man. He's still that wicked man who has these wicked thoughts. Okay, he's the same person, but no, he go out here and try to make it seem like he's cool, and that he wants the best for you, but that's not what he wants at all. He actually wants to kill us. He's actually seeking how to destroy us. Okay, and I'm gonna come over here and grab this. This is Psalms 55:21. It says, the words of his mouth were smoother than butter, but war was in his heart. His words were sharper than oil, yet were they drawn swords. So the words of his mouth were smoother than butter, but war was in his heart. Okay, so that's just plain and simple. He makes him seem like he's this all cool dude, but no, war is in his heart. War against who? Mainly the Israelites. The Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. That's who he wants to destroy. That's who he wants to get rid of. Okay, because he knows who we are. He knows that we're the true people. He knows that we're the chosen people, and ultimately he's still butthurt from losing his birthright. So since he's lost his birthright, he wants to what? He wants to try to take the promises away from us now. But that's not going to happen, because the Lord gave it to us. So there's nothing that he can do to take it away from us. But what he can do is he can try to take down as many Jake as possible. The ones who don't want to get right, the ones who don't want to learn about Yahweh Shem Yahushai. Okay, ultimately the ones who's not part of the elect. If you're not part of the elect, then he's going to get you. Okay, and you're going to be deceived by what he got going on, or what he got going on. So ultimately, that never trust Esau, Edom, and continue to be on the lookout. There's gonna be more things going on, more things coming out, more Edomites gonna be exposed, and how they really feel. The Lord is gonna allow the Spirit to come upon them to show their horns. So continue to be on the lookout for these Edomites, okay? Because things is ramping up. We're coming to the end of 2022, and we're about to enter into 2023, and we're gonna see what the Lord has in store. So that's pretty much it. Lord willing, this video is edifying. I'm gonna close out by giving our praise to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem Kakadash. Shalom.